Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the stars of tomorrow. It's the Chiefs and the Saints. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
From a city that's played host to 10 Super Bowls, here's a look inside the Superdome in New Orleans. Today, it's the preseason opener for these two teams, and it should be a good one, as it'll be the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs, taking on the New Orleans Saints. Charles Davis alongside me, and I'm Brandon Gaudin. And folks, the wait is over. Yes, it's just the preseason, but football is back in your living room.
And I'm excited. I know you are as well. The summer heat feels good on these old bones, especially because we're not putting on pads. We don't have to be out there in that heat running into other people, but I'm glad these guys are. Football is back.
Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway from the Superdome. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. So here come the defending champs, led out by the reigning MVP of the National Football League, a two-time winner now in Patrick Mahomes.
There's nothing the league's best quarterback didn't achieve last season. Super Bowl trophy? Check. MVP award? Check. League leader in yards and touchdowns? Check. How does he top the season he had last year? I don't know. But Patrick Mahomes, he usually finds a way.
They run with the second-year man, Isaiah Pacheco. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play out.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Mahomes now to throw. And he's caught on his sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. On 4th down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. Deep for New Orleans is Rashid Shaheed. And it's fielded at the 34. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. So here come the Saints to take over for the first time. And here's the new man under center after 9 seasons as a Raider. Derek Carr is the guy.
It's going to take some time to adjust to seeing Carr running out in a new uniform. Instead of black and silver, it's black and gold. 35,000 yards and over 200 touchdowns with the Raiders. The Saints more than willing to let him air it out all game long to a talented group of pass catchers in the Big Easy.
On first down, Carr. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. So no gain on the play, and that will bring up second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Meanwhile, Carr's throw complete there to Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Throwing on first down is Carr. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Yeah, it's still early in the game. No sense taking a chance on 3rd down and forcing one into traffic. So I like the wise play he made there. Get it to the sideline out of bounds where no one's going to have a chance at it.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Kansas City taking the field for their 2nd drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Boy, left that first defender grasping at air as he winds up getting a full 8 yards on that play. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw on target to James. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. They go play fake. Mahomes. Man open. That's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. And he slings one that's incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And the throw there going to be incomplete. 4th down after the New Orleans defense holds serve.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
So after drive number 3 here, we have a score, and it's 3 points after the field goal.
I would say the feeling out process for both these teams, I'd say it's over, partner. Everyone understands what's going on now. You've kind of probed a little bit. Now you want to start throwing the big shots. First 3 points up on the board could be significant.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their 2nd drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. On play action, now Carr. And the Chiefs are going to get him. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. We'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run supported. I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And he will have a Chiefs first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. Mahomes now on 1st down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
43. Gotta go right here.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
And I think he was a little surprised to see the ball sitting out there like that. That's a ball he had a chance to come away with, but it winds up an incomplete pass.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Mahomes. That is caught, and he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Richie James from a yard out. And the Chiefs are able to stretch out their lead. And his kick is no good. It's an early miss. We'll see if that has any ramifications later here as the afternoon wears on. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive lineman. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield and allow the play to be successful.
Nick Bolton there on the tackle.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
After one, it's 9-0. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Now Winston, he's going to audible to something else. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
Hey, did you have one of those backyards that you have one of those like mats or pits like you have for high jumpers, and you know you had your friends throw the ball and you tried to make the spectacular catches?
I didn't need a mat.
you just did it with the ground?
Absolutely.
That explains your
Concrete.
toughness. That explains your toughness right there, because I think that guy was raised just like you. What a catch.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down. Winston now. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
You know, every time we talk with people about the most important quality for a quarterback to have in the NFL, what do they usually cite?
Arm strength.
Yeah, and that's really way down on the list. Accuracy is one of the bigger ones, maybe the foremost one. That's what he needed on that play.
Winston from the gun on third down. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And they'll send the slot in motion left. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now a man picked up after 2 years in Detroit. It's Jamal Williams. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
The kick by Lutz is good. And they are on the board. It's now 9-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
And now here comes Kansas City. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's 2nd and 10. Moore, the man in motion. Now a Louisiana native, a star at nearby LSU. It's Clyde Edwards-Helaire. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down, and you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going into the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
In motion left goes Watson. On 3rd down, Gabbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
1st down, Gabbert. And that's caught left side by the tight end, Gray. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Now Edwards-Helaire. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That good for 22 and a 1st down. Well, it's kind of fitting. A couple days ago when we met with him, I said, What is it about your running game that's so effective? He said, I like to tag myself as elusive. He was pretty elusive right there.
And his teammates appreciate that because they know they don't have to hold their blocks for very long. As one of them told us, if I just breathe some bad breath on the guy in front of me, that's all I need to do, and he's gone.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. They go play action. Gabbard. He finds Moore in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Chiefs are able to widen their advantage. Butker on for the PAT. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The New Orleans offense set to take over. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Winston and the Saints now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll hand this to Williams to start things out. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Ready?
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Winston. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Ready?
2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in the... And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one goes for 36 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Winston. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
On 2nd down, Winston again. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And they will finally stop him, but a great return gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little... And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
Ruling on the
So
field
the ball
stands.
down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's Edwards-Helaire. Shoves him aside. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. And quickly they get to the line. To throw is Gabbard. That is caught by Rice for a Chiefs touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. Gabbard will try and throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Jameis now on first down. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Working out of the gun, Winston. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
To throw is Winston. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. 69 yards. And the Saints get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Lutz with the extra point, and they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Chiefs going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Off the play fake, Gabbard. Now throw out wide, going to be incomplete. We get a peek here at this past draft class for them, and you know the front office certainly prioritized certain traits that they were looking to take advantage of in this draft, Charles. A lot of speed, a lot of athleticism, a lot of talent here in this crew.
And Brandon, one of the things I know about the best drafters in the business, they have a plan, and they find a way to stick to it on draft day despite the chaos. They want to land some of the biggest names on their board, and in the end, this group, they came together, found people that really fit their team's identity, and selected them.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Gabbard. And that is incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, Winston. Catch made, it's Moreau. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Jameis to throw it. Caught left side, Williams. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Throw right side into the hands of Foster Moreau. So we have reached halftime in our first preseason match. Boy, rough crowd. No football for 6 months. Already we're skipping halftime. All right, let's get right back to the action. We're set for quarter 3. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Saints going to take over on offense to begin this third quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
They're trying for Washington, but the pass intercepted. It's Joshua Williams with a pick.
As they started that drive, I think they looked at the scoreboard and said, this is a manageable deficit, guys, but let's go ahead and start cutting it down right here. Instead, an interception happened, so a 2-possession game might become 3. So as we get going here in the second half, this could rapidly reach the point where there isn't enough time left for a comeback if their defense doesn't.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Give him 5 yards on the run there, but it'll leave him with a definite 3rd and long on the horizon.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Here's the Chiefs punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The New Orleans offense back out and ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now Winston. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
It's been a struggle for him accruing yards in this game passing the football. So there he said, hey, I'm going to try to chuck it deep, but another incompletion.
Has to be a little bit frustrating because of what you just described. It's been a struggle for him here in the second half, hoping for one big shot to get him out of the doldrums.
That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
On play action, Gabbert. They'll roll him out right. And throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
That was actually throwing game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate, that was just incomplete.
Andy Reid, some say always unpredictable, and here he says, we're going for it on 4th down. Again, it's Gabbert. Steps away to his left. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Play fake. Gabbert. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown! Rashee Rice. Ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
3rd and goal for Gabbert. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So that potentially a turning point here this 3rd quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick 6.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense, delivered and accepted. We need to go out there and make something happen.
Lutz good on the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. KC's offense ready to take over. The last time, everything looked pretty good except that final play on the pick six. And now they've got to come right back out here, Charles, and try to pick up the pieces and get things going again.
Yeah, it certainly seems dire, doesn't it? But there is a silver lining, and it is hard to see so soon after that touchdown. But the game plan was definitely working. They were generating offense, had the ball beyond midfield, getting wins on each down against the defense. So they're moving it well. They just have to hang on to it.
Yeah, as you said, though, probably tough to remember those good things on that last drive when it ended like it did. They had 3 tight ends in on that set, and they were really good at blocking for their running back.
And give them a lot of credit because in football nowadays, tight ends coming out of college often don't block very often.
Blue 42, Blue 42.
Really developed into superior blockers, and that's why they use them in this formation so often.
Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third. Play action now. Gabbard out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side.
Damn! Fudge. Bad play, bad play.
Incomplete.
Boy, that ball's
Rusty
just hanging
getting
out
back
there
into this
waiting
game.
to be intercepted. That looked doomed from the start.
Oh,
But
Rusty,
it took the deep shot
bad
anyway.
play.
And fortunately, it winds up
He wasn't
incomplete.
cautious.
Here's Gabbard now.
Damn it.
Takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And that's
We
a really
need
good
this.
job there defensively.
This
They
one in
went
plays.
into this
We need
possession
this.
knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done.
We need one. These are one of them plays.
Three and out, got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. First down, Winston. Little short pass to
Down!
James.
Where the fucking deep bump up, y'all?
12
Damn
yards
it.
there, good for a Saints first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus.
No! Fudge!
Brian Edwards, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Saints have taken the lead here in this third quarter. Winston to throw for it. And he's got
What the?
it.
Come on.
The try for 2 is successful, and it pushes the lead up to a field goal. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. Charles, we'll see how this offense responds. Remember the last time they were out, they went for it on 4th down, did not get it, and that led to a touchdown on the other side. So they need a response here.
They certainly do, and I just have a question for you. You think that was a gut feel, or was that analytics that came into play there deciding to go for it on 4th down?
That felt like gut to me. What about you?
Yeah, absolutely, because the way it backfired, where they are in the game, all those things, that didn't feel like an analytics call. That certainly felt like, hey, I feel like we can get this right now.
Andy Reid, it's time.
It didn't work out for them.
It's time.
A second down throw for Gabbard. Throw left side complete. That's Rice. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Good play. No, back up, back up, back up. Ease yourself.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys,
Fourth quarter. Y'all know what time it is. He's the one that plays.
For this third quarter of action.
Yeah, Russian had that man packed up in Russian.
Preseason football on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. First down, Gabbard.
God,
Nice.
God, that's it. God, no! Let's go.
Inside the 10-yard line. A big play there for KC.
Ease.
49
Ease.
yards.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown.
That was the plays. Yes, sir. That was the plays.
With that big play right there.
Huh? Huh? Right there. Bang. Let me go.
Crossing route. That's more. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Get up, bro.
Zone defensively went with a crossing route. It's always interesting to watch that chess match.
Yeah, and I think safeties don't mind crossing routes against zone because eventually you're going to run into their territory.
Tell me more. Tell me more.
To get the big hit or play on the ball.
Offensively, nice execution to find a hole, make the catch.
No!
Second
What?
throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This defense knows. Fourth quarter, they need to make a play. That one is right for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Gabbard here again. And
What's the...
go down just outside of the 5,
Nah, bro.
around the 6-yard
I need this play right here.
Colin Saunders able to get him down.
You're gonna field goal this.
Line of scrimmage, and it will be 4th down.
Perfect. Good play, boy.
Butker's kick here is good.
Good play, fellas.
They would have gone for it on
Good
fourth
play,
and goal
fellas.
Anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that. And this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest to this 4th quarter. Now the Saints' 3rd-round pick back in.
Rock his ass. Good.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Or runs.
No
Or runs.
lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
I got you. Corner. Corner.
Throwing. Winston.
Hit him! Let's go!
And he's taken
Rock it!
down. A Chiefs sack. Multiple
Let's
defenders
go!
getting to him there for a huge loss.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass.
We
rush than
need
one right
that,
there.
and we
Nowhere to
got
go
it,
outside.
fellas.
He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Winston.
No! What the?
Target. That's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Yo, this is crazy.
Down defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle.
Cover 3 spy. Cover 3 spy. Be easy. Be easy. Give me that. Go out the end zone.
This is going to wind up incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the
One more run.
marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Now a 2nd and 10. Out of the pistol. Here's Williams.
Crack his ass. Good.
Taken across the 50
Injury timeout.
Chief territory.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment. They go play action. Winston.
Let's go. Where you going? Where you going? We on timing today. We on timing today.
Here comes the Saints punter now. As he'll come on to kick
we on timing today. Get off me. Get off me.
9-yard punt, a return of 5. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. On 1st and 10, Gabbard. Oh, and that is incomplete.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire.
Done. Good. Good run. Good run.
82 yards rushing.
Good run.
He has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time.
Run it again. Run it again.
And passing game in order for
Run it down their throat again.
Right back to Edwards.
They can't stop the run. They can't stop the run.
6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
You can't stop the race.
They go play action. Gabbert sliding out of the pocket.
Good. Good. Good.
On the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
Good. That's what we need. Good first. Just a touch of the first down. Keep the play going.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. They'll try to throw here. Gabbert.
Ah, let's go. Hold the ball. Hold that ball.
A little too good there.
What the? Come on, bro. Hold the damn ball. What you doing? Hold the rock, bro. Damn, you fucking this game up.
He's going to wind up and air it out.
It was one of them plays. It was one of them plays.
But it's 3rd down.
I miss us so
shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback.
This could be a first. That could be a first. We got plays. We got plays. We got options.
3rd down, Gabbert.
You know we got what the? No, run that back. Run that play back. No. We gonna run that play right back. We gonna run that play right back. That was a first fucking down, bro. That was a first down. Run that play back, and I need that damn protection. What are y'all doing? Damn. First down. First down. First down. What are you doing?
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
We're not losing. We're not losing. It's time. We're not losing. It's time.
4th quarter, you got to be surprised.
I am, and I know that we're in a new era of football where we look at the analytics sometimes, and a lot of time
we're not losing.
Tell you to go
we're not losing.
But do the analytics take into account game situation, where we are, all those things? In this situation, I thought it was an
this one I'm playing.
It didn't work out.
2 minutes. These are clutch moments. This is what I do. This is what I do. I am a clutch person. I am built for this.
Here's a second.
This is a clutch moment. I does this. I does this. I do this. You rock this up. Come on, bro. What are y'all doing?
Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. Boy, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins.
Rock his ass. Good. Go down. You got a minute. Go down. We got this. Go down.
But they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Here's 2nd down. Again, it's Williams.
Let's go. Ball, 3rd and 2. Come on, fellas. We need one play. One play. Come on, fellas. One play. And we got this. Close that line. Close that line.
But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Rock that line. Let's go. They got a field goal in. They got a field goal in.
Partner, you got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. The home crowd here absolutely loves it, as they should, getting the field goal in the closing moments and likely going to get out of here with a W.
A W, celebrations all around. How about how everyone's going to leave this stadium, right? And you know something? He probably makes more money than most of the 60,000 people here, but they're all willing to buy him dinner tonight, aren't they?
Oh, they don't care. He's a man of the people right now. This is 1st and 10. Gabbert to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. One last shot now for Gabbert. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
But this was a great game. Thank y'all for checking out. Preseason happens. But on to the next game, fellas. Thank y'all for checking out. Madden videos coming soon. Yeah, we back at it. 2024 Madden. Keep coming in this. Let's go, fellas. Let's go.